Good morning and welcome to the Good Witch. This is your October reading for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Aries, Aries. This has to be one of the best readings, one of my favorite readings. So, whether you apply this to your love life or your work life or both, it's great. So I see you, let's jump right in, let's just start. I see you creating. The whole month of October, I see you creating, like hard at work, focused on making things better, making life better, becoming successful. And I see that as either in a relationship setting, a love setting, but for a lot of you, I see it as coming up with creative ideas for projects, for ways to improve your life. I see you being very victorious in these situations. Your love life should be stable for the first half of October, but your emotional life, your work life, you're having so many ideas and thoughts. The universe is just gifting you with so much that it can become overwhelming. It can become overwhelming. I see you being a little bit overwhelmed by it all. I see you actually becoming towards the middle of the month slightly in and out, like you're starting to pull back a little, probably around this time next week. I see you starting to pull out because you're scared, and then rush back in because you're like, oh no, I can't. You have spirits behind you. Like if you look at this card, you see him, he's flying in, he's real fast, but he looks like he's alone in the card, but he's not. I don't know if y'all can see that. He's not alone. He thinks he's alone, but he's not alone. And as you work and as you grow and your ancestors, the universe, God have your back and you're being victorious and you're stable and you're a little bit in and out, a little bit nervous, having a little bit of self-doubt, at the end of the day, you're still very successful. Like the sun is shining on you. If this is regarding a relationship for you, for some of you, this is regarding a relationship. I see that you worked really hard on it and you've been very successful at it. You put a lot into it. I see Geminis, Leos, Sagittarius, Fire, Earth. I see all of the signs here. So it could be whoever you would be in a relationship with, their Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs. That's why I don't typically call out the signs, because I feel like innately you know who and what we're talking about. You know what you've been working on, or you know those ideas that come to you in the middle of the night or in the middle of the day or while you're in the restroom, that thought that you had that you couldn't quite remember but you was trying to get it back. Yeah, that's going to work out for you in a very positive way. Implementing those things into your life that you've been thinking about is going to work for you in a very amazing way. Right now, the universe has your back with doing whatever it is that you want to do. So be careful with your words. Your words right now, your thoughts right now are creating your life. You've removed yourself from a lustful situation, like maybe if it was a financial situation, you had started doing something that you weren't really passionate, that you weren't really wanting to do. You were just wanting the material gain from it. And now you're seeing a deeper meaning to life. If it was a relationship and you're in a relationship and you were thinking about dating someone else or sleeping with someone else, that thought is past and gone and you're not going to do that. You see your true love or the person that you're with as the Empress. You want to keep this relationship intact. You're no longer indecisive about this decision. If it's work, you have wish fulfillment. Your wishes are being granted. You're judging situations appropriately and getting rid of those people that try to burst into your life and force you into doing something. You're getting rid of this in and out energy, and you're going to be more stable, and you're going to be more focused, content. Those indecisive thoughts that you were having, those thoughts that were keeping you up at night, possibly, what were those thoughts about? Oh, about things working out badly. You had some fears of deceit, that some people might have been lying to you, or that maybe you were even lying to yourself. Yeah, you're getting over that. Yeah, you were scared of being disappointed, scared of failure, scared of losing something. Burn fire to those ideas. You're not you're not having that. That's not what's happening. You're stubborn. You have to make a decision, and you have to cut off those thoughts. And you'll be very successful once you do. If you thought about being in a third party relationship with somebody who told you that you should be free, and personally, I have nothing against third party relationships, but that's not what you're choosing to do right now. You're cutting it off. You're afraid of a tower moment. You're scared that everything's going to go wrong, or that someone's going to try to control you. You're scared of change because you see the positivity and the love you and the work that you're putting in is finally paying off. And I think a part of you didn't really expect it to, but it's getting ready to work out. So you have to get rid of that fear, of that doubt. Don't don't shoot yourself down. I see a lot of you with that in and out energy, and you're risking losing it all because of fear. All because of fear. Don't let fear screw you over like that. It's saying your throat chakra. Sorry, got tongue tied. Be careful with what you say. As I said before, the power of your life of creation is all in what you're speaking and what you're thinking right now. So be mindful of your words. I'm hearing some of you have a way of talking to people that can be very hurtful to them, and then you go back and apologize later. Now's not the time for that. Now is the time for you to be very aware of what you're saying. Make sure you say what you mean and mean what you say, because you're in that creating process. So what you're speaking, you're creating. So be very aware of that. If you tell someone to leave and you don't want them in your life just because you're upset, be aware that they just might leave. They're probably going to leave, and you might not be able to say, okay, I was just playing, come back. Okay? So, all right, my beautiful, lovely Aries, leave me a comment in the box below, and like, share, and subscribe. Oh, if this doesn't resonate with you, which hopefully it does because it's a really great reading, really, really is. As soon as you get over those fears, well, it's not even going to wait for you to get over those fears. Everything you want is coming. Everything you've created is coming. But get over those fears so you don't lose it, okay? Um, I'm so happy for you. If this doesn't resonate with you, and I'm really, like I said, I'm really hoping it does, please look at your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Got to remember to say that. For personal readings, reach out to me at thgoodwitch@gmail.com. Um, this is just great. Keep creating, keep growing, keep prospering. Keep calling those things that be not as though they were. All right. Have a wonderful October, Aries.